Oh, I just flew in, girl. I just flew in on my broomstick, girl. You know, Trisha Paytas is a witch, honey. So I have a mystical, magical cauldron here. We're gonna cast a little spells the house. All right, so let's add our first spell. I like to call it step 1. We're gonna add a little delusion to our spell, girl. You already know the tea. We're gonna go ahead and just mix it up. The delusion spell. All right, girl, honey, you aren't gonna believe this, honey. The receipts. Trisha posted, how do you escape from the world? For me, it's reading. I love going off into the cottage in the woods, baking bread and picking flowers in my head. Modeth, bring me my flowers and bread, Modeth. So, Trisha Paytas apparently thinks that all witches, you know, wear black and have black lipstick, girl, the house, and they just do all that, girl. Well, they don't. So that was our first spell, was delusion spell. So there we go. Now, if you notice, we're gonna add step 2 to our magical mystical spell, and now make sure you stay tuned because something happens here, girl. You're not gonna believe it. All right, we're gonna add our step 2 to our magic potion. It's a little Modeth. Is that 1 or 2? How do you spell Modeth? All right, we're gonna add that in there, the house.
Story time on how I accidentally summoned a demon. Warning, this is a true story, 100% true. This has actually happened to me.
Make it, we're gonna make it pop, girl, because, you know, every good witch needs a very good assistant, girl. Now, some witches have black cats, and some witches have fiancés or assistants that they marry and stuff like that, and Modeth. So here we go.
Love the aesthetics. Yeah, I got this on Etsy too. I probably read some spells. Yeah, I have a really big spell book too. I have one like this big. So like those are a little longer. Oh, no, I do spells. I mean, I do work with water. I do work with smoke. I don't work with fire.
Ethan Klein Healer. Teddy Fresh Modeth. Hickety pickety dog. 5%. All right, here we go. Ah, yes. Now, for those of you who are not caught up on the drama, this is my magic mixie, girl. This is sold out everywhere. So we're gonna add our third Trisha Paytas spell, the house, which is the step 3, which is all the impending lawsuits that she's gonna incur.
Great. Well, hopefully I get a lawsuit for emotional damage and then I become rich.
We're gonna add the financial burden of all that into our mystical, magical potion, the house. All right. So you gotta mix it, girl. You gotta mix it, girl. So Trisha Paytas and Ethan Klein, they keep going back and forth, right?
Coattails of some controversy too. I think we were getting mass flagged by Trisha's stands or something, or some other stands.
Trisha Paytas posted this picture of her feet, and I was like, is this a message to the foot soldiers? Like, what is going on with that, girl? Okay, did y'all clock it, or was it me? 5% alakazam. My body's bam. Okay, so let's move on with our spell, the house. So let's add a little anxiety and depression to it. There we go. Gotta mix it up. Now, Trisha Paytas is going through her fertility IVF treatment, the house. On top of saying she's a witch, girl.
If you need the protection spell, there's a person who just became a witch. I can ask for help. Do you know what I'm talking about, Hila?
No. And I'm thinking, is she gonna try to cast a spell, like a fertility treatment spell, and she's only been doing witchcraft and Wiccan for like 4 or 5 days, the house, girl? To add to our potion, we gotta add the drama with Ethan Klein and Hila Klein. We gotta get all that in there, the house, girl. And I just kind of feel like, if she's gonna cast a fertility spell, girl, I do not think, if Trisha Paytas, y'all mark my words, girl, if she casts a fertility spell, yes, now we have to add Moses's ego. Drop it in there. Mix it up, girl, the house. if she's gonna, like, and I keep stressing out to you guys, if she's gonna cast a fertility spell, it's not gonna come out right, girl. Like, I'm telling you, stuff like that, I'm not gonna play with, honey. I'm not gonna play with that at the house, because you already know. You already know it never comes out right. When you're sitting there casting spells and you only been doing the craft for a few days.
It's a full moon tonight. Ooh. Did you guys put out your crystals? What are you doing to celebrate? New moon means it.
One of the steps to the final, that 5%. Here we go, we just added that 5% in there. You know, Trisha Paytas, she ain't making the type of money like she used to, girl. The OnlyFans, she used to get 700 likes on her OnlyFans. Now she gets like 7 likes, girl. And she's selling her Birkin and rings. Okay, so I think she's really gonna try to melt the fertility drama situation for views and clicks. And I think that if it doesn't go well, she probably already doing it. You know she's reading about fertility spells and hocus pocus the house, starting drama with Ethan Klein. It's like, you better watch it, girl, because you don't know what's gonna happen. Hocus pocus alakazam, 5% Ela Klein, Moses Hockman. Okay, guys, think we're ready. Can you see the smoke? It's coming. It's coming. Oh my God. Can you see it, or is it just me? The smoke is coming out the house. Oh my God. It's going everywhere. Look. Oh my freaking God. This is a lot of smoke. Can you see it? It's popping out, girl. Oh no. Oh my God. You guys, you see the smoke? You see the smoke? It's coming out the house. I think what it is, Trisha Paytas' spell has finally awoken. Oh, it's Trisha Paytas' alien baby. Oh my God, what are we gonna do, girl? All right, guys, let me know what you think about all that drama in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, love you so much.
We are the weirdos, mister.
Friendly reminder that you cannot unknowingly practice Wicca. It is a very specific belief system. It is a very specific religion that requires a lot of study and then continuous study. Unless you're a little kid born into a Wiccan family and you don't really realize what's going on as a little kid, but you follow along with it because it's what your family does, you're not going to unknowingly practice Wicca. It's impossible. There are very specific religious beliefs when it comes to Wicca. And Trisha's grown up in a Catholic family. We know that's not the case. In some traditions of Wicca, you have to be initiated by a group, by a coven. In some traditions, you can initiate yourself. Either way, you're not doing it unintentionally. Also, if you practice witchcraft, you're not automatically a Wiccan. Not a lot of y'all really know that. Witch does not automatically mean Wicca. There's a million different ways to be a witch and a million different ways to practice witchcraft without being a Wiccan. Wicca is one way to go about it. And coming from someone like Trish, who is rapid cycling, practicing religions, they're not. And quite honestly, I really hope that Trish is very well warded, because they done up.
Story time on how I accidentally summoned a demon. Warning, this is a true story, 100% true. This has actually happened to me, and why I'm terrified it could happen again. So when I was a little kid, I would do pretty much anything for attention, and I would always find my little schemes on movies. I would always just copy the movie like down to a T, like Home Alone. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get a little recorder and, like, you know, scare people in the shower, everything. I think I was like trying to pretend like I was sick or something, and I saw in like an Elvis movie, like the girl like had her thermometer and put her up against the heater, and then I put it back in my mouth, and I like pretend I was sick. I usually like pretend like my eye vision was messed up just so I could get attention, and I have to like wear glasses now for the rest of my life because I had like perfect eye vision. But anyways, I digress. So I was never really allowed to watch like demon movies or anything, and I had no idea like what they were or anything like that. But I did see one. I don't even remember the movie, but I just saw a scene once, and they started speaking in like a tongue or something. And I remember immediately, like, my mom was just like, put that away. Like, don't watch that stuff. It's going to make you weird. There was, I think, it might be like a TV show, like, So Weird. Does anyone remember that on Disney Channel? So Weird. She would, like, have a laptop with her. I don't know. It could have been, like, Are You Afraid of the Dark, too? We weren't allowed to watch it either. Anyways, so I heard someone just, like, talk like that. Like I didn't even know. And I'm kind of like scared to even do it now. Maybe I shouldn't do it. Should I take it back? No, it's fine because it wasn't anything, right? Right. So I knew the only other like kind of demonic thing was like spinning your head around. And again, I was like, whatever, I really don't believe in demons, but I know this will like get attention. And like, I just needed attention as a kid. Clearly not much has changed. So I couldn't spin my head around, but I would try and put like makeup on my face to make myself like look green, to look like I was like, I don't know, being possessed or something. It didn't work. Basically, I was just like ignored or whatever. But when I started doing like that, like then people came into my room. Then they came to check on me. And as soon as they came in, I would get louder and louder and I'd get faster and faster. Okay, you get the idea. I kind of ended up just doing that over and over, which was like weird. I don't know. Yeah, for some reason I wanted people to like feel sorry for me as a kid, have people worry about me. I don't know. Not much has changed since adulthood, but yeah. So basically I heard them on the phone and they were trying to get someone to come to the house and like literally take me into, which I immediately was like, I'm just lying. And I kind of had like a lying reputation even back then. I don't know, something I couldn't help. And so they basically were just like, okay, she was lying, whatever, no big deal. Like, go to bed, you're punished. Like, you're not watching Home Improvement tonight. Well, that night was the first time I experienced sleep paralysis. First and only time, and it was so scary. It literally felt like someone was stomping on my chest. I felt like I was grasping for air, and of course, since I'm the boy who cried wolf and was just pretending the first time, everyone thought I was just lying again and looking for attention, and they just left me in sleep paralysis mode. The next day I repented and vowed to never watch anything demonic or even talk about demonic stuff ever again, hence why I don't like Lady Gaga.